Allah the Almighty is not going to look at your bodies nor your forms, but He's going to look at your hearts and your deeds. Who are you to look at people's skin color and that you don't like them because they're black or because they're white or because they're American or because they're European? Who are you not to like people because they're Africans? No, our relationship is based upon faith in brotherhood and unity. Resist the temptation to go out of the Jama'ah. And I'm going to leave you with one thing. A picture on Yom Al-Qiyamah. And a lot of times, brothers and sisters, we read hadith, but we don't really think about what we're saying. I give you an example. Would you bear witness that in Yom Al-Akhirah, that sometimes the people in Jannah will be able to see the people in hell, and the people in hell will be able to see the people in Jannah? Do you agree? Need I give you an example? Let me give you one. The people in Jannah will look down at the people in hellfire and ask the question, "Ma salakakum fi saqar?" What has gotten you into the hellfire? قَالُوا لَمْ نَكُن مِنَ الْمُصَلِّينَ. We were not those who used to make salat. We were not those who would feed the poor. So there's a conversation between the people in hell and the people in Jannah. Every once in a while, let me give you one more example, and then I'll close the first part and a couple of minutes for the second part. Everybody good? The people in Jannah will look to the people in hellfire and recognize them. Now they're going to talk to Allah. رَبَّنَا إِخْوَانُنَا كَانُوا يُصَلُّونَ مَعَنَا وَتَصُومُونَ مَعَنَا وَتَحَجُّونَ مَعَنَا. Oh Allah, our brothers, they used to pray with us in Jama'ah. They used to fast with us. They used to make pilgrimage with us. So when I read that, I say, okay, I know what Allah's going to say. He's probably going to say, listen, I put him there. I know why I put him there. Instead, you know what Allah will say? أَخِرْجُوا مِنْهَا مِنْ أَرَفْتُمْ. Take out of the hellfire those whom you recognize. Life is over, it's finished. People in Jannah. And the Muslims recognize some people in the hellfire. You should ask this question. Who made them recognize the people in the hellfire? It's Allah. So Allah give honor to those in Jannah. So now you are the ones who make intercession. This is why the Prophet ﷺ said, شفعت الملائكة وشفع النبي وشفع المؤمنين ولم يقع على أرحم الراحمين. The angels have interceded, and the prophets have interceded, and the believers have interceded, and the only one left is the most merciful. So my message today is, let us hold on to this Jama'ah and resist the temptation to break up, as people around the world are breaking up. Nations are breaking up. Nations are dividing themselves. We don't have problems with immigrants. Our Prophet and the companions were immigrants seeking asylum in Ethiopia and seeking asylum among the Ansar, and they got it. We don't have problems with black people from Africa. We don't have problems like that. This is Ummatun Wahida. And finally, I want to admonish this ummah. This is my opinion. This is not the opinion of Muna. It's not the opinion of Imam Suhaib Webb, Imam Zaid Shakir, or any of them. This is my only opinion. After years of study and research, I have come to learn and see and understand that the attacks that you see against Islam is not really against Islam per se, but it is an attack on religion, absolutely. And I'd like to take the next few moments to show you how. My greatest day as a da'i came in 2007, Texas State University at San Marcos. I was given a talk, and the students had given me the topic, and was like a couple of days from Good Friday, a few days from Easter. And it was a large auditorium like this. 95 to 99% of the audience non-Muslim. Most of them white American Christian, the Christian belt. And before I spoke, and every seat was taken, the aisles were taken with people on the stage, the people on the stage with me in the back, people stood up, the door was open, people standing on the outside, the place was packed. And the professor who introduced me came to me, before he introduced me, said, Imam Siraj, I want to give you a heads up. He said, a lot of these students at a certain time have to leave. So that while you're giving the talk, many of them will get up and walk out. They're not walking out against you, but they have something they have to do. I said, okay. I gave the talk. Not one person left. And when my speech was over, I told them I have to make prayer. We'd be gone for about 6 minutes and we'd be back. I thought most of them would go. And when we came back from the salat, not one person left. The professor, he said to me, he said to the whole audience, he said, Alhamdulillah. He said the entire university should have heard what you said. Allah is my witness. The entire talk, I didn't recite one verse from the Bible. Everything I said was from Quran. Everything was from the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. Help me. You know I converted to Islam, 19 years old. And I had read the Bible. And I read prophets in the Bible. But when I read the name in the Bible, it was English. So you help me. I say the name in English, and out loud, you told me in Arabic. For instance, Jesus. Isa. So you're telling me the name Isa is Jesus? Good. Do you find any Muslims with the name Isa? Moses. Musa. Harun. Aaron. How about Job? Ayub. How about John? Yahya. How about Solomon? Sulaiman. How about David? Dawood. How about Joseph? Do you find Muslims with those names? Of course you do. Do we love the prophets? Listen to what the prophet said. Can you give me 3 minutes? If you say no, I walk off. Think about this, right? All those prophets that I just named, every one of them, Beni Israel. The prophet said every prophet that came to their people, and I was sent to all of mankind. And when Moses said to his people, when Jesus said, "Oh children of Israel, I am the messenger of Allah to you." And Allah says to Muhammad, "Kum, ya ayyuhan nas, inni rasulullah ilaykum jami'an." I am the messenger of Allah to all of you. Do not forget to go to the people in America and share this message to them. That's what we're supposed to be doing, and this is why Allah on Yom Al-Qiyamah will ask Noah, Hal balagta, did you give the message? He said, yes. And then he would ask them, how balagtakum, did he deliver the message? So brothers and sisters, our message is great. Unity among ourselves and unity among mankind. Let us get to work. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.